What's up, everybody? Welcome to Game Week FC. I want to give you guys my thoughts on FPL and all the new transfer deadline signings that happened not too long ago. And I'm going to tell you guys who I think you should be putting in your lineup right now and who you should probably stay away from for now. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to show you guys just a little. It's not everybody that I'm going to talk about, but it's most of them. Here are the deadline day signings. Let's start off with the keepers. We got Donnarumma. I would say go ahead and pick him up. I think Man City are trying to find a James Trafford replacement. I mean, Trafford has been playing well for them, but I think they want somebody a little bit better with their feet. I don't know if you guys saw Trafford's mistake against Tottenham. I think that's what kind of made Pep kind of click and try to get another goalkeeper just in case. I think Donnarumma, he's world class. He's obviously won the Champions League with PSG. I would go ahead and pick him up. I think he could be their starter from now on. He probably won't start the next game, but I think give him 1, 2, probably 2 or 3 game weeks, and I think he'll be right in that starting lineup. So I would say he's a safe pickup for the most part. Lamens, he could be a sneaky differential pick. Not now, but in a couple weeks. I think he's obviously. He's competing with 2 other, like Onana and the other guy from Man United. Give him 3-4 weeks to develop within the squad, and I think he may earn his starting lineup, but definitely would not pick him up this weekend or, in the game week 4. I would wait for sure. So he is a wait. Moving on to our one defender that I want to talk about. Piero Hincapi, I think that's how you say his name. Once again, I would wait on him as well. I don't think he's going to be starting for Arsenal. It kind of depends on the Saliba injury. If Saliba is out for an extended period of time, which that could be likely, then I would say, yeah, you should pick up Hincapi. I think he could be. It's going to take him probably some time to integrate within the squad. Arteta might use someone else as a center back before he turns to him, but I would think, depending on Saliba, if news comes out this week, then I would say, yeah, I would pick up Hincapi, and he might start game week 4. He might. But he's a wait as well. I wouldn't jump the gun on him, but if you want to be safe, if you're thinking Saliba's hurt for a long time, then go ahead and pick him up. But otherwise, I would say wait. Moving on to Xavi Simons, signing for Tottenham. I think he's a plug-in player. I think they sign him and they plug him right in the squad right away. You could see that in their game against Bournemouth, they struggled to create. They were lacking that creative attacking midfielder, winger, whatever it was. He is that player. I think you may as well pick him up now because I think he's gonna be an important piece of their team for the rest of the season. Moving on to Kevin Fulham's big time signing from Shakhtar. I don't know how I feel about him. I watched some highlights. He reminds me of Sterling a little bit. I don't know how effective he is going to be in the Premier League. We've seen so many Brazilian players come into the Brazilian wingers specifically come into the Premier League and struggle. So I don't know. He's basically competing with Iwobi for Fulham on the left side. So Iwobi's obviously a much more experienced Premier League player. So Kevin he'll probably start on the bench. He's definitely a long-term project for Fulham, I'd say. So I would wait on him. I wouldn't pick him up yet. Jadon Sancho and Harvey Elliott, Aston Villa's signings on deadline day. Both experienced players. Most people know their names. I think it's a tough one. Aston Villa have been struggling so much recently. I would say both of them could be plugged in and ready to play. So I think Harvey Elliott could be more so ready to jump into that lineup because Aston Villa are struggling in the midfield. They don't really have that attacking mid player yet. Well, they have Rodgers, but I think they need one more that they're kind of trying to plug in. But he can play. Both of these players can play on the wings. They can play in the midfield. I have fitness concerns for Sancho, so I don't know if he's a plug-and-play player yet. Elliott, I'm sure he's probably fit. I'm sure, Liverpool he's been training with them, for preseason and everything. I'm more confident in Elliott being ready to go, ready to play than than Sancho. I think both of these players will make a positive impact for Villa. They're missing Asensio a lot. Asensio was playing very well for them at the end of the season. He actually helped them kind of propel into the top six. So I would say, yeah, I'd pick up one of these players. I'd wait, see who plays the first week, and then go ahead and pick them up. But if I was to pick somebody up right now, I'd say pick up Harvey Elliott. That's just me, though. He's definitely going to be overlooked, Harvey Elliott, compared to the rest of these players that we're talking about. He's probably overlooked a little bit, so he could be a goal gem. Both of them could. Let's move on to our forwards. These are very interesting to talk about. I'm going to start with Voltemate. I'm going to start with the both new Newcastle strikers. We'll talk about Wissa in a second. Nick Voltemate. This guy is a big guy. I watched his highlights. He's not Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Okay? He's got a much thinner frame. He's a little bit slower. His agility. He's got good agility for a big guy. Like, you'll be surprised at him doing kind of twinkle toes in the penalty box and keeping control of the ball. But I have my doubts about him. He is young, so he has time to progress and develop. I don't think he's a plug-in player just yet. They spent a lot of money on him, but honestly, I think Wissa is probably. Wissa has the Premier League experience already. He's a little older. He's at kind of a prime time in his career. I think Wissa may earn that spot over Voltemate. I don't think they're both going to play. I feel like Newcastle don't typically play with two forwards. So I would wait on Voltemate. I have more confidence in Wissa. If I was gonna pick somebody up, I'd probably pick Wissa over Voltemate, personally. I think he's just more ready. He's just ready to be plugged into this league. He's played in the league. I think he could come on and make a big impact for Newcastle. And I would wait on Voltemate. It takes people time to get used to the Premier League. I'm telling you. And Voltemate's a young guy. So, the Bundesliga is a little bit different than the Premier League, I will say. Moving on to Kolo Muani. This guy he was a top player for Juventus. He was loaned from PSG to Juventus last season, and he was dynamite. He's probably scored in over 50%, scored or assisted in probably over 50% of Juventus's games. Once again, Serie A is a lot different than the Premier League, but this guy has experience at the highest level of just about every single, France World Cup and stuff. I mean, Juventus, the French league. He's been everywhere. So I like him. I don't know where he's going to fit in Tottenham's lineup. I don't like, is Richarlison, I mean, Richarlison's been playing well, so does Muani get pushed to either side? He can definitely play as a winger as well. Let's go check out FOTMob.com. Muani's 26. He can play at striker, right wing. As you can see, last year with Juventus, he had 22 appearances, 10 goals, 3 assists. Pretty solid, pretty solid performance by him. And he's just been all over the place, as you can see. So I would wait on him. I don't know if he's going to start yet. I think Richarlison will probably continue starting for Tottenham. So I would wait and see on Muani, but I would pick him up if you're willing to wait a couple weeks. But he is a good player. Tottenham have signed 2 very good attackers. Moving on to Alexander Isak, the big one, the expensive man. Here's my preference. I would like to wait. He's not going to start the first game against Burnley, unfortunately. So don't be putting him in your teams and captaining him and whatever. Wait. He's probably not going to play a game until, let's see, he probably won't play until Crystal Palace. That's my prediction. He could sub on against Everton, but I don't think so. I think they probably won't play him until Palace game. I think he's gonna have time. He's gonna need time to pass all the fitness tests and get acclimated within the squad. I don't think Slot's the type of guy to just throw him in the fire. I think he'll kind of ease him into the squad, which is probably the right thing to do. But yeah, so my main pickups: Donnarumma, yes. Lamens, wait. Hincapi, wait. Xavi, yes. Kevin, probably not. Sancho, wait. Elliott, wait. Isak, wait. Muani, wait. Wissa, I'd say wait on Wissa as well. So most of these guys are wait just a couple weeks just to see where they're at, but just a few of these guys are plug and play. Obviously, all of these players are going to play at some point, but you want to get them when they're ripe for the picking. So don't sacrifice one of your good starting strikers don't sacrifice Ekitike just yet, okay? Ekitike will probably start against Burnley and could get good points. So wait on that. Wait on Isak. Wait on most of these guys. But all these players will provide value for their clubs. And I'm excited to see all of them play. So, guys, that's all I got for you. I will see you next time. It's a pleasure as always. Make sure you like, subscribe to the video. And I will see you next video. Adios.